Hi everybody, my name is Jordan Martin and this is another Facts from the Field with T-Mac Agro. Today we're in a packing room in Pennsylvania looking at tomato packout issues, and of course I'm holding a pepper. But this just highlights the video we did earlier on blossom end rot that my friend Michael Scott put out. Great video, check it out on Facebook or LinkedIn. But that highlights a calcium issue, and that it's a disorder, not a disease. And likewise, some of the packout issues that we have in tomatoes are a disorder, not a disease. And this is yellow shoulders or gray wall. That is a potassium issue, so not a calcium but a potassium issue. It's also a disorder. And that is commonly caused by a number of factors, but potassium is taken into the plant by mass flow. So first and foremost, anything that impacts transpiration is going to negatively impact potassium uptake and transport in the plant. Things like weather conditions, like cloudy weather, high humidity, or just really hot conditions, which we've had all of those this summer in Pennsylvania, and those are all challenges. Some other issues that crop up is fruit load, which we want a lot of fruit, but of course that's a big demand on that plant. Sometimes we can't keep after with conventional potassium strategies, and we need other strategies to maximize that potassium demand. There's other issues that you can manage as a grower as well. Excessive foliage can increase the instances of yellow shoulders or gray wall. High nitrogen, too much calcium or magnesium, which are competing cations to potassium, can also make more instances of yellow shoulders. So those are a couple of the main ones. And lastly, having a root system maybe that isn't as big as it should be. If we can't explore that whole soil area to gather all the nutrients we need, we won't be able to maximize that nutrient and that water uptake that is important for potassium movement. So those are a couple of the main key things that we look at as far as managing potassium. But what are some strategies, what are some tools in our toolbox that we can use to put into a program to help? We at T-Mac Agro have a couple that are focused on potassium. We have the KSC water-soluble fertilizer line, two formulas that fit that need pretty well. We have an 8-16-42 and a 0-32-40, both which contain the phytactyl complex that aid in nutrient uptake and transportation. Secondly is the Fertiliter line of foliar products. All of them have the C-active complex that aid in stress resistance. The two that we commonly use are the Fertiliter Elite or the Fertiliter Calio, both which contain potassium. So those combinations really help us in those times of stress and low transpiration times of cloudy weather to help make sure we're moving that potassium that we're applying. And lastly, as far as the root system is concerned, we use a lot of Fertiactyl GZ or Fertiactyl Record. Both those products are very important for the root system to increase that plant's ability to pull nutrients up and expand that plant's ability to pull nutrients up from a wider area. So all those are good strategies to make sure we can maximize our potassium uptake in the plant, but leaf tissue samples are always a key component of developing a complete strategy. So I hope you guys learned something today on this critical packout issue, yellow shoulders or gray wall, and we'll see you next time on Facts from the Field.